Hi everybody, this is Dakota Grappler here, just wanted to bring you another video today and show you a little bit about track wrestling. If you haven't been there yet, you are missing out. This is by far the best thing that's happened to wrestling in a long time when it comes to online. Not being able to be at matches or whatever, you can catch results, you can catch uh, live matches. There's so many things that this website can do. So I'm just going to point out two basics today and how to find basic tournaments that are going on and then how to find some of the results. So basically, here's the Track Wrestling website. You can see it here, and it has several different areas you can go see. There's popular tournaments, there's TrackCast, there's current seasons, and so forth. When I get to this front page, I usually hit the browse area. But let's first of all, we're going to look over here since I concentrate a lot on high school uh, results. We're going to go over this 14-15 high school boys. If we click on that, you notice we have all the different states. Minnesota High School League, got the North Dakota High School Activities Association. I'm going to click on that one because that's what I'm concentrating on. Now, as we go here, it's going to show a list of what's happening right now, or what's the last few things has a list. And so we have this great list going in. And what's crazy here is I know that there's a few of them on here that had the wrong dates. I think the High School Activities Association went a little quick and had some of their dates early because, of course, they didn't have, we had the duels, but we didn't have the East region yet. That's next weekend. The Mandan JV tournament took place, on the 7th, all those. There are a few different things here, but things that like when we do this is you see so many different things. As you scroll down, it's got tournament results, it's got dual results. And if we had all the teams put in this stuff right away, I think North Dakota, you're supposed to, by the end of this year, have all of the things, in track wrestling. So let's go here and we're just going to look at one of these tournaments. Let's go into a very popular search for Dakota Grappler was the Region 1 duels. And so if we go here, got the North Dakota Class B Region 1 duels. Click in there. You can see the teams that are involved in the Region 1 duels. And if we click right here, it'll take us right into a place where you can find some of the results. Now this is the final results, where Napoleon had taken first, Oaks had taken second, Lisbon and so forth down and scores. But as there's so many things we can do here, we can go into results, and I like looking at the individual bracket first. So if we look at the bracket and we click again down here, the Region 1 Duels bracket, it'll pop up. Now as you see, it has the whole bracket off to the side, and it shows you all the different results from the different matches. Now if we want to look at an individual duel, we can actually click on this blue highlighted area for number 1 for the duel. Let's go to the South Border Napoleon duel, which is a very good duel this week. Click on it, and then it brings up all the results from match to match, where it started until it ended. So you can see that it started at 126 and ended, of course, then at 120. And I guess this isn't complete here, but this is 27-27, but Napoleon ended up winning it, so that wasn't complete. So let's go here. Let's go to Dual Meets and click this and see if that changes. Select the Region 1 duels, Napoleon versus Lamore, gives the whole thing, and then this actually goes by duel. The second duel was South Border versus Linton, gives you all the scores and results. Lisbon versus Ellendale Edgeley Combe. So we can see so many things as track wrestling. We can go back to the, let's go back to the finals. Go back to the final duels. I thought for sure we could see that in here, but let's go to the bracket again. And some of the stuff that allows us to print. It takes a little bit here, but I like to see this final. Napoleon had a tougher duel with South Border than what it did with Oaks. It all depends on matchups. That's why when it comes to state, it's going to make a big difference. Now, I believe what I heard is they're going to be seeding the Class B dual tournament for the first time this year. So you should see Napoleon and Carrington, the 1 and 2 teams on opposite sides. Then you'll see somebody like Oaks and Pembina County on opposite sides too. And those will probably be the 3-4 seeds. And then we've got Hettinger, and then we'll have, that's interesting, some of the stuff, track wrestling. I wanted to see that final match. But if we go into results, another thing we like to look at is by weights. You can click on this and then select a specific weight if you're looking for an individual wrestler, how they did. Say we can look at 106 and we can see how these different wrestlers went. Garrett Jangle of Napoleon, what he did on the weekend, and so forth. I like this because track wrestling has really brought about a ton of new ways to look at wrestling. You can look up individual wrestlers and their overall record on the year. I think that's kind of cool. You can see that if you actually click on this, I think it arranges them by record. And we've got 3 of the best records right from Linton. 23-0, 32-1, 30-1. So we've got 1 undefeated wrestler here. Senior, of course, ranked number 1 at 120. We'll go through, we got lots of other ones. Big surprise was at 160, this Bettenhausen has been, I don't know if he's been injured part of the year or something, but he's coming back and he's really wrestled pretty well. He could be a big surprise at 160 this year. Okay, that's the first thing. Now, let's go to browse here again. I can look at individual tournaments. You can go back when you click browse, and you can look at profiles and rankings. You can look at video streams, weight management, and so many other very popular things. But let's look at profiles once. Click profiles, and you could look now. They go through and actually put elite athletes in here. You can look at them. You can browse, and look at sometimes video streams, different tournaments that they have. Click into here, and you'll see usually a list of different tournaments which are going on. And you can start watching. They've got them already scheduled. Like here, they got quite a few different state finals and stuff that they'll have on Track Wrestling. You can watch live. Very nice site. But I think that's all I wanted to show you. I think you just need to play around if you want to see results. South Dakota people can look into this. We can also, let's browse. Let's actually take a quick peek at South Dakota. Let's go browse. Let's go, actually let's click back. Go back to the home page here. I can get places a little bit easier. Let's go high school boys, and let's hit South Dakota here. Now South Dakota is, some people are starting to use track wrestling, but the whole state, once they get going, start using it, it'll be amazing. Now let's go into something. Here's a couple from this last weekend. The Big Dakota. A ton of teams in the Big Dakota. Always kind of interesting. And then you can click into the tournament. Takes a little bit to get there. Select individual weight class, we can do that, but I'm actually going to look at the final results. Team scores. Go. You see Parkston dominated in Nestana County, Potter County, all the way down here. Kind of cool. Look at the brackets. Nestana County's got a pretty good, see the Cronin name quite often. Just pretty cool looking around. So hope you enjoyed this. Let's get back and see you at some wrestling tournaments here in the next few weekends. See you later.